Hello YouTube, this is me Starcrane, and today it's finally coming. Let's go. Oh, this hotel room. Okay. Hello. Aventurine.
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin.
Could Robin actually... No, she's not actually dead, but... We know how is it possible, so yeah.
Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky
I know.
bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC, so they'd never lie.
No, I don't think it was you.
Happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech. Authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC.
Wait, what? This were memory. Bro, this is actually changes everything. The theory that they haven't actually died because they are in a dream kind of breaks right now. Because this is not the place where they died. If they died in reality and he just showed us the memories of her death in the dream, that means they actually can die. That's even worse. Wow.
Did you really think the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole time?
Galaxy Rangers? There's more of them?
Penacony has made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line. Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission.
But that means that this death is only in dream, right?
Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter.
Sus, imposter, Amogus.
An emanator who hides her true identity.
Yeah, maybe she's even more than emanator.
Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die?
Yeah, I was right. So she's killing everybody here. Well, this kind of truth. We can't trust anyone on Penacony.
It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time. And I'm willing to wait.
Wait, you want to... You want me to trust you? Why all of a sudden? What was this smile of the boy? Come on. Like, he was looking like an asshole before that. He was looking evil. But now suddenly with the smile, it doesn't look fake, you know? He looks genuine.
I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean everyone is evil.
Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows, right?
Or we can keep her close to gain her trust and then to destroy her while she expects it at least. This is a good plan, you know? Okay, anyway.
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
For a second I thought it was Acheron. I was scared. Well, you telling me about deep conspiracy. I'd like to look deep into you.
Memo keeper.
Never mind.
I think our little deal is finished.
Oh, a little conflict here we got.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real one. and there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
The IPC is not the garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do. But you know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express.
Personally, I don't trust. I don't think anybody from IPC could... Wait, actually, we got Topaz that actually helped us on her own behalf, you know? Against the rules of IPC, so... But no, he has no motives to help us. Other than his own motives, you know? Okay.
I told you, I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift. I'm talking ownership of this frontier prison. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our calls.
Why?
You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. They've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death.
Okay, so it wasn't them who called everybody to Penacony, you know? Who invited everybody.
It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair, right?
Right.
So then, friend,
Oh, come
I
on.
need your help.
I hate this pronunciation of friend. This is really, you know, gross. It's disgusting the way he says this word. He spells it. Oh, he needs my help. No, I thought he's gonna be saying like something like you need my help, you know? Like, well, let's just hear it out.
I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, the IPC will have plenty of means. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin. While also gaining a valuable bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table.
Still, I don't get it. Why are they talking the way like she's died in real world? Because she's not, right? Or they want us to think that she actually died in real world. But I don't like where it goes right now. I hope it's only just a dream, and maybe Aventurine himself doesn't know that he is actually in dream, even in reverie. Since we proved, actually, Firefly have proven us that reverie is not real world, because they sell Soulglad, and Soulglad isn't real.
Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment. This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family, so they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC.
Well, yeah, they want us to save their image. But who then called everybody and why?
But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions. And that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you. And the Harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals. You get to find
Do you think
out
so?
really what happened and seek justice. And I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win situation.
I wouldn't call it like that because win of IPC, it's not win for me. Yeah, this is exactly what he's trying to do. I would to answer this one, but still, I want to play this roleplay that I'm actually good with everybody, so I can stab them in the back when they least expect it. A decision like this is way above my pay grade.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
just head back and talk things over with your companions.
So it's a choice without choice.
That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details. If you come to any conclusions, call me.
Aventurine be like, call me.
Oh, and take this.
No
A
way.
thorough investigation can always use a little more funding. Don't mention it.
He even pays me, you know? He's just buying us right now. Aventurine pays us for... Bro, this is dirty.
So long, friend. I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Aventurine just sauntered off.
Wait.
He doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
Well, actually he did. He paid us. And he wanted us to discuss this with others, you know? But anyway, have you noticed? He said quote-unquote death, not the death. That means the death is actually not real death. It also can mean that he only meant the name of the monster and not the death. He's so confusing. Let's just keep going. Yeah, this seems off.
What are your plans?
Oh, you're still here. Look at her excitement.
Swan, what is she thinking?
Bro, don't think about that, because she can read our thoughts. 50,000 credits. Bro, you're not gonna buy me with 50,000 credits. That's nothing. I got almost 3 mils. It's still so little. Okay, Black Swan.
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be.
Well, I guess so.
He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet.
Oh,
But,
really?
judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death to try and pull you in line with his way of thinking.
Oh, thank you for that explanation. He doesn't know about others. Well, he knows about Inferno and about Robel. But Firefly, it's a recent thing. I thought she told him, but if not, we have something against him, like, you know? The more information we know that he doesn't know, it's always gonna help us to win in this situation.
That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers.
Well, yeah. But we don't have a choice, right? Nameless cannot turn a blind eye to evil. This is truth. For Fly... Yes, I'm gonna answer this one. Okay, playing it safe seems to be the smarter move. Can I toss a die to let it decide for me? No, for Firefly's sake, we must get to the bottom of this all.
That is something I agree on.
But she's alive, okay?
Anyway, be careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern.
And another time we hear about other Nameless, so is there more Trailblazers trains, or is it... I'm not sure about this. Like, is there really so many Trailblazers in this universe?
As for the other questions...
Oh, questions, cool. Did Death kill Robin?
I'm not sure the two cases were committed by the same culprit, but...
Wait,
that
what?
massive wound looked like its winged blade. We've all witnessed it in action before.
What does it even mean? You think it's not the same person or thing or creature, but it has the same weapon? Oh, maybe it's hinting us towards that Death is Acheron. Acheron is Death and Death is Acheron. But it still means it's the same person, you know?
Plus, it seems unlikely that there would be two lethal entities loose in the dreamscape.
So by that you mean? Hard to understand. Do you think this is connected to Acheron?
Sorry, I
Yes.
can't answer that question. That ranger is shrouded in mystery. I'm afraid no one is capable of providing an answer.
And she lies to us. We saw the trailer. We know she read her thoughts. She knows exactly who is Acheron.
But without a doubt, she is the most special guest at this banquet. It's like Aventurine said just then. It's best to keep your distance from her.
Have you noticed anything else unusual?
Two victims appearing one after the other in a very short time span, in and of itself, that's very unusual. Two possibilities. The collapse of Penacony's dreamscape has started speeding up, making death extremely agitated and weakening the family's protections. Or Everything has been planned out and executed by someone. If someone has chosen these victims deliberately, first a smuggler, then a family celebrity, then this murderer's motives are worth thoroughly chewing over.
Well, we don't know. We just don't know. I don't have any other questions.
It's all happened so quickly, I can only make conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions. I hope you can clarify the source of this confusion.
Black Swan leads you through the chaotic dreamscape.
Come, this way.
Come.
It's a short walk. Don't get lost.
Flip that one, because the way she says it can be used for memes. Ah, this arena again. They make it for a reason. They want us to relive these memories, these memories. Okay, where we are heading to? Okay.
This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare.
She sounds really strange here. That's weird. I can't imagine human being like worried, telling a nightmare in this calm tone. She knows more than me. I actually think she's more rat than she could be, even more rat than Aventurine.
Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the reality that happened. And it won't
Reality.
fade from our minds just because we wake up.
You really think so? She haven't lied us. It wasn't lying. It was hiding the truth. But still.
Follow your heart and don't be afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths. And ultimately, all we leave behind are precious memories. Hold on just a sec.
What's this? Black Swan gently touches the root of your ear, leaving a cool sensation.
There you go. A small parting gift. If one day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf.
It was too fast for me to read what. Let me check the clips. Then she hands a card over to you. Oh, so it's a card. Okay. Just think of this as an apology from me from hiding something. Okay. Well, she's hiding a lot of stuff from us, so that's it.
I've something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. Let's leave things there, shall we?
Okay.
Fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely look forward to them.
She's just stealing our memories. She only uses us for memories. She doesn't genuinely like us. Okay. Starcrane, you still in the huddle in the dreamscape? Starcrane, Starcrane! Have you run into troubles? We get separated in the memory zone, but Starcrane is with the memo keeper. I feel so antsy. I feel so antsy. Help! Marge, stay calm. Do I need to get off the express and help? Not at the moment. Sure, just let me know if you need me. The Reverie Hotel in the real world is very calm. Not much is happening. Where are you? I finished investigating on my side. Where should we meet? Starcrane! Starcrane, it's great that you're safe. That lady didn't do anything bad. I'm sorry about what happened to Firefly. The scene has been cordoned off by the family. We're wrapping up negotiations with some family delegates. Let's meet up somewhere near the Clocky statue later. Okay, so...
Is Himiko okay?
Oh, this is the card from her. Clocky Plaza. Oh, the old man. We saw his insides.
So much has happened. I should take a moment to gather my thoughts and wait for everyone to arrive.
Yes. Some time ago, deep in the memory zone.
Better unshore that blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter? of those slain by your hand.
So is she protecting these monsters? They go, Everflame Mansion. Days go. Oh, cool, 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 cool. We see everything.
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
Oh, he doesn't even hesitate.
You're still alive, as are you.
Who?
You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Wait, so is she protecting these monsters in a dreamscape? And she knew that he gonna come to Penacony and destroy everything. So she destroyed him first because he refused, right?
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
Vitora's fire demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that eon, you won't get special treatment.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never understand.
She's the hunt emanator. So Mina's theories are they weren't truth. So she's not a finality. She's not finality, she's the hunt. It's that easy. But wait. Xianzhou people are for hunt. And she doesn't look like anything from Xianzhou. Like she got more Japanese vibes than Chinese. Anyways, he's a hunt emanator at least.
We come from the fire and are born bathed in fire. We spread, burn, and destroy until all the kindling is burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground.
Why so serious?
Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon. From the beginning to the end. We are born to die just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth. All things are created for the destruction.
This is kinda narrow-minded.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn white hot. They're still young, and I don't blame them. But my flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring Purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you.
Okay, so yeah, indeed, he wanted to destroy everything on Penacony.
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have.
What does this mean? Because on the path they have forged? You have traveled farther than I have. By they, he means Stellar and Hunters? Because Elio is the one who writes the story. He's the one who predetermines everything, as we know.
Emanator.
Emanator.
You cannot hide your true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this.
Wait a minute, but since she's an emanator of Hunt is exactly for picking one defined target and pursuing it until the target's death. That means she doesn't just kill everyone for the sake of fun like Ifrit does. It's not the destruction, she's a hunt. So she picks the targets. That means everyone who she killed was her target for a reason. We yet have to learn why did she pick Robin and Firefly. This is starting to get more confusing.
Destruction is intense, but brief. To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen.
All right. I accept.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence.
Oh, stop laying.
May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your bottomless dream.
Wait! Bottomless dream. This even more supports my theory that everything on Penacony is just her. It wasn't my theory that it was her dream. My theory was it was all the dream. So this dream is Acheron's dream. She created this dream for everybody who goes to Penacony to immediately fall asleep and be in this dream with her. And she destroys everyone who comes to Penacony. But why? Because hunt don't kill for fun.
A bottomless dream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity.
She says this is her hand gently rests on the hilt of the sword.
I'll reveal the truth to you.
Okay,
The
please.
hunt is not the path I truly follow.
Okay, so all that I've said in the past 10 minutes makes no sense anymore. So it indeed might be finality.
May death be the end of your boundless dream.
And so Mina was right, indeed. Is she an emanator of finality?
Guiding you back to the waking world.
This blows my mind. I don't get it. So this was his dream. She killed him only in his dream, and he just woken up. This is so confusing. Oh
I
god.
still see them in my dreams.
Who?
Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
What? What's going on? If she's an emanator of finality, she's actually the death. Because death is finality of everything. So she is literally the death, you know, the Grim Reaper herself. And she says, as death, that Sam's time hasn't come. It's not time for him or her to die. This is very interesting.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different.
She knows it's not Sam, it's actually Firefly.
You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why?
Yes. We were right. My theory is right. At least one part of it.
Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary.
What does this mean?
He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice.
Yeah, interesting.
However, you appear to be ignorant of this. So it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
By the way, look at these symbols. They might be important. Let's mark them. Let's remember them.
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I'm wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder that I know something about the Stellaron Hunters. That's all. Maybe I can help.
Help with what?
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So,
It's exactly the thing she told us before slashing us in half.
I know who is inside that cold armor.
Bro, they're playing with us. What if it's not Firefly, you know? What if it's not her? This reaction. Bro, it's her. I don't know. I'm so confused.
How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
So, can it take the armor off?
It's not yet time.
Oh,
I don't need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
well, I have two things. It's either Sam doesn't know her connection with the death, or she is not death, which makes things more confusing.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it.
Well, we know that already, because Kafka is our mother.
What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for her?
Does this technically make Firefly our sister and Blady our brother? Oh,
No,
please say yes.
Dad.
Oh,
No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy.
so yeah, they are leading us from the beginning of the game. The only people who lead us, who lead Trailblazers through this. But why aren't they doing anything themselves? Why do they have to create me and implement me, Trailblazer, into Astral Express to do things for them? This is secret yet to be uncovered.
I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way. But as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen.
Even more reveals, bro.
That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing?
Please don't ask how we met before.
Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
So, Stellar Hunters already know who she is?
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
Oh, no, they don't know. So, that means they still have to learn that she is actually death, or on the contrary, that she is not connected to this death monster.
I knew it.
Yeah, because she has, like, no
Hang on.
past. Oh.
I don't.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you?
Oh boy.
I don't. Never have.
Cold-hearted killer.
I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light. And to burn. To keep on burning. Until I turn to ash.
No, now I'm really convinced Sam is Firefly. Burn until turn to ash. But as for she has no ability to dream. But how is she inside this dream? And if she can dream, how did she die before our eyes and then magically appear in this armor? It's still hard. I don't get it.
So, I really envy you.
Yes, even the intonation, the attitude, the way he talks, it's Firefly.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
So that means no, I don't know. Oh yeah, it means that Sam is actually, if she can dream, she is in reality. That's just logical. Present day golden hour.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to...
Bro, that voice.
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said.
As always, well talks and the riddles.
Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Well, we don't need to find it. We know who it is.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this, and we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
That's the information we can give them, or we're gonna lose. We can't say we know that Sam or Firefly is Stellar Hunters, because we need to hide them. Or wait, does it really matter, since we are acting upon their script? So it doesn't matter what we do? We won't do anything wrong. It's already foreseen by Elio, right?
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
Yeah, well, they hiding it.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony is going to turn into a bloodbath.
Well, we see it in a trailer. The Ocean of Blood.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation.
I got one more idea. Why Acheron asks Sam if she dreams about all the things she killed? This might actually be because Acheron always dreams about her praise. Like, you know, she sees them in everybody she killed, she sees in a dream. And we saw this trailer, this animation we saw with Acheron, with this bloodbath and thing and stuff. It was one of her dreams where she sees all the bodies like floating, falling down on the ground, the blood ocean, bloodbath. This was her dream about people she killed. And when she said that Sam is already in reality, what if every time she kills anybody in reality, he doesn't actually die but gets into her dreams? Does this mean we are all dead already except of Firefly? No, this is wrong conclusion, but I think this is important hint.
After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests, such as that IPC envoy.
Indeed. He was particularly concerned about that Galaxy Ranger.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here?
I think so.
I thought that Aventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
At this point, I'm afraid the only ones we can trust are ourselves.
Can we even trust ourselves? Since everybody, like any of them could be just Sparkle right now, right? How can we tell these are actually our family members? It could be disguise, you know? Anybody could change, shapeshift into other person for making us to do something.
Look, let's try to gather intel first and then list all the possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by one. The fewer facts remaining, the closer we are to the truth. I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Aventurine?
Let's go.
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal.
Well, that might be just a coverage for them.
Plus, this is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future. As for that Aventurine, well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while. He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious.
Well, yeah.
Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. Aventurine showed his skills, and as far as our interests are aligned, he can become a reliable ally. We also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too close. Teaming up with the IPC helps balance that out. If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
So you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Okay.
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
Or I would rather say play their chess game, make their move, because we've seen this chessboard. But yeah, anyway.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here. And I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. She's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore.
It wasn't bullying, bro. She's kinda cute, but also stupid. This is not bullying. A friend died before her eyes. This is not bullying. It's fine. Let's focus on the big picture for now. It's fine. I got a lot out of him too. It's cool. You can bully me when Let's be silly for this one. I like to be serious. Let's just try. You.
No, I can't accept this.
Bro, why don't you want to bully me?
Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
Then, could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
Yes. Let me give a little bit of thoughts on that matter. So far, it's very interesting. I thought maybe after 2.0, they couldn't, you know, hold that plank on a proper level. But no, it's still very interesting. Even though it's been a month, I already forgot about things that happened in 2.0. But still, they have my feelings in control. This story is good. Like right now, I can't even imagine what will happen in the future. But yeah, we'll collaborate. Wonderful. Your response came faster than I expected. From now on, we'll all be in this together. Here's a small something for our upcoming partnership. Man, I think I got his voice really good. Not the voice, but intonation and stuff. Another 100k credits. That's a lot of money. No, that's not a lot. That's not even 3 millions. Thanks, boss. No, I'm gonna troll him. That's it. That doesn't seem like much. Give me another 100k rich boy. Let me see what you got. Oops, I pressed send too early. Here's a little extra, just for good luck with this new gig. Just as I anticipated, the family is going to sweep Robin's case under the rug for as long as they can. So her case is only a secret between us. But for other case, that depends on what excuses they have prepared for you guys. I'll take my leave for now, and I look forward to outstanding performance from you guys. Yeah, that was good.
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome.
Of course. Of course it is. Because it's working according to his plan. Okay, why is Marge standing so far away? Okay, she's looking that beautiful. Arena. Let's go with Himiko first. Let's go to Mommy.
Is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance. The existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything too out in the open.
Wait, but doesn't family want to reveal her death themselves? Because we saw at the end of 2.0 story quest, Mr. Sunday himself told when the time comes, we will show everyone like the funeral, something like that. I'm not sure about the exact words, but it was something like that. So maybe Mr. Sunday is not Mr. Sunday at all. Oh, that's a lot of options. Perhaps he's going for the hotel. Perhaps he's going for the family. Perhaps he's going for Acheron. Perhaps he's going for the Astral Express. Who he? Oh, Aventurine, sorry, yeah. Yeah, let's be smart.
Just speculating. In any case, we have to be careful when handling Aventurine. He's skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike. Also,
yeah, just like we. Just like us.
He's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
Yes, we know that. But we are his chip, so he's not gonna just throw out this chip.
Aventurine said something that concerns me.
Okay, what exactly?
He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever, but said nothing about her connection to that memory zone meme or why he was stalking you.
And?
It's a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
But that only means that he knows that she was killed by the memory zone meme.
Maybe
Why though?
Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation more volatile. Two birds, one stone.
Bro, yeah. He almost made me trust him, but I'm not allowed to forget that he's
However,
actually evil.
I asked Don Hung back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air. You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
She's a very gentle? No, she's not gentle at all. She's a very mysterious. Yes, she is. She's very powerful. Oh yeah, you bet. You bet your sweet peepee she is. Weird. I can't seem to remember. Well, we do remember, so yeah. Oh man. Creeper? Oh man. Weird. I can't seem to remember. What if she's not emanator of finality, but emanator of dreams? Or emanator of something like nightmares? And every time she kills somebody in her dream or in reality, the people she killed just forget everything. Wait, no. She actually told us in the beginning of 2.0 Penacony story that with every new dawn, everybody forgets everything. So this is just a loop. This was my theory too, yeah, you know? Interesting.
That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T. They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
Bro, where is it going? Oh. This choir makes chills down my spine. This is so ominous, in a way. This reminds me of the song from Sanctuary of Sorastana.
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up, but I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere.
Wait.
That everything's just some horrible prank.
She sounds really sad. And this is actually first phase of acceptance, but this is actually too smart for her. Maybe she's hiding her true smart identity behind this, you know, funny mask. But now this is a really good assumption, because if she's right, then it proves our theory that Robin is alive, and it proves the theory that everything that happens on Penacony isn't real. She just woke up.
Aren't we supposed to be inside a dream?
Yes.
How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like this? Shouldn't only good things happen here?
Well, it doesn't matter if it's a beautiful dream or a nightmare. You can't die in a nightmare either. So why don't they get it? Why is the March 7th of all people who understood this?
Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head.
Oh, don't be sad. It's okay, she's alive. You think the family is behind all this? We'll restore all the dreams back to normal. No. I actually think by the end of Penacony story, like at all, version 2.9 or something, we're gonna destroy this dream completely. Because, yeah, either it's a dream of Acheron, she created this memory zone leakage, and it's her dream. Or even other theories that we haven't covered yet. So yeah, do you think the family is all behind all of this?
No. After all, they've brought everyone this sleepy dreamscape, which everyone loves. I just feel like I'm starting to understand them less and less.
Well, that doesn't cancel out what we said before. They could just attract people to this beautiful dream to actually destroy them. This could be all a trap, because Mr. Sunday looked really sassy.
Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets.
Yeah, right.
It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us were all outsiders from another world.
Oh boy. Yeah, but this is right. In fact, we are outsiders.
Aw, what a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down.
So yeah, I so glad. Link in the description. So glad, yeah.
But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
Yeah, they almost look like NPCs, you know? It's almost break of fourth wall or seventh wall, because, you know, they are conducting as NPCs, and we are only one who knows what happens. Because these streets were empty too. When Sparkle find us with Firefly, streets were empty. That means this could be just a loop with mindless NPCs. It's not real. Like now it's the first time.
Aventurine doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himiko, what do you think?
It's almost seems like it's a scene made for us to, you know, and we are actors that play here. Anyways.
Among our current clues, the two murders that she witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here. One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life?
Nothing.
Seeing as we're at the family's behest, why not pop back out to reality and verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the hotel?
Well, yeah, it's strange.
Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries about her while out there.
Oh, no. They don't do that. Because they can't escape the dream. Because they know that the reverie is a dream too. It's not real. The more we play, the more connections I see here with my theory that reverie is only a dream.
How about we split off into two groups? There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those and we can link up again later.
Worth focusing on? Oh. No problem.
What does he mean?
Leave it to you then.
Huh?
I thought I'd finally get to see Himiko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together.
Yeah, I thought too.
Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
I will. Keep in touch.
Wait, don't you geek, don't tell me you're gonna just read books. Oh, come on, he's alone? Wait. Bro, this music, this atmosphere, it's creeping me out.
Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
It's not Welt. Oh, it's him, okay. He noticed her.
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
What a rat.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Welt.
Is there something about my name?
What is going on?
First, don't you want to know my name?
We know your
do,
name.
Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade. And
Why are you...
that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
Why are you just spitting out all the facts into her face? Bro, isn't it supposed to be... It's like coming to a killer and saying, I know that you did this. It's not gonna help, it's only... come on.
Annihilation Gang.
Remember this from the trailer. Who are they? These guys.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this.
You say that, Acheron? Really?
And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Whoa. She never saw him fight, but she knows that he has imaginary powers. But Acheron can create black holes too, like in her ultimate. Maybe they feel each other in the way that like all imaginary characters are connected in some way and they can feel the presence of or even their powers. Wow.
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths.
Oh yes.
Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
Oh yeah, we are finally seeing this. Our boss, our wealth, is actually threatening someone. This is so cool. He protecting us.
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron. Those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Even though it's marked, I'm not sure it's the truth. Because if she's only behind a legacy, whatever this is, we still don't know what is this legacy. This is kind of strange. Like the main goal of everyone on Penacony, we still don't know what it is. What is everybody after? And even if she's after the legacy, why did she kill Robin and Firefly? She doesn't need to kill anybody with her powers. She's an emanator.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
Yeah. Well, don't trust her.
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words.
We got a lot of time.
Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board. Is she okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
Are you concerned about us?
She's fine. Let's just stick with the topic. Gaining my trust depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze.
Oh, wait. Misha and other Trailblazers are really connected to the... Yeah, right. Firefly explained us. She told us that the Watchmaker is actually... It's one of the theories that Watchmaker is a Trailblazer. This is cool. This is cool.
That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together.
Okay, so do we have to choose between sides now?
Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility. Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Uh-huh.
By the way, would you like something to drink? Before
Oh,
we
come
go,
on.
how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups.
Why is this so funny? Wake the heck up. It's funny because this is what she does. She makes people wake up with her blade.
Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
Why is she so friendly with everybody? Like, she's very calm, but still, she danced with Mammon Keeper. She wants to have a drink with Welt. Well, maybe it's just the way she makes connections with every fraction on Penacony. But she's very sassy. I'm not even sure who is more sassy, her or Aventurine. At the same time, hotel in the real world.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams, only for people allergic to Soul Glad. And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
That's interesting. Is it like Coca-Cola and Diet Coke? Like, some people don't taste any difference between them, though many do. Cool. And she can have any taste. She don't taste anything.
are charmingly minimalist,
I wouldn't say that. It's not minimalistic. It's more like vaporwave.
an aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet.
Yeah, she knows what Acheron did. It's even burning.
You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak.
Bro, this is scary. No, she is the most rat of all of them. Black Swan is more dangerous than Acheron and Aventurine together. I didn't know that things can carry memories too. Dream bubbles. They contain memory and they are things, but they exactly are made for dreams. But this is just invitation music box. How can it carry memories? Black Swan is really dangerous. She can see everything. She knows everything.
The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Could it be this kid that we saw in the trailer?
Well done, Dubra. Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
They sought refuge in a land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
They're fighting. Who goes there?
When have thou, on the path of destruction, feared death?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out.
Is she talking about us?
What happened?
I'm really confused.
The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way...
So yeah, this is actually what she does. Acheron erases memories with every dawn. That's why she has problems with her memory, right?
It's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Acheron herself.
Who are you?
Hmm?
Who are you?
Who are you?
It's... No. Is this not a memory?
Oh.
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators? My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together. But that seems unrealistic. Dolly is not welcome on the banquet store, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
What is going on, please?
Oh,
Wake up, wake up.
a phone. Wanna listen in?
On the other side. Switching to Aventurine's
A
POV.
few days ago, the IPC made an announcement. Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress. The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Abjin extinction event into a distant memory.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat of impact from small-scale celestial objects. This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness. They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Aeon belief system.
Sigonia. Sigonia. Ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by all the gods.
How is it even possible to have beliefs outside of Aeon system? Is this universe even more deep?
Land of rock, but not water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat
us with your falling stars. You'd lash us with wind and storm. You'd chew us up with the cracked earth.
It's Black Swan's voice. Is it her child? Does she have a children? Or is just the same voice actress for her mother?
You promised us a land of honey.
Oh.
Yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness. Oh, Gaiathra Triclops, if thou can hear me, please open up thy 3 eyes and gaze upon this child.
Bro, I have no idea what these words mean. What is even the point of translating these words with more not understandable words? Honey, Avjin, what is this all about?
When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I too soon must go.
But wait, is it intentionally? If it's intentionally Black Swan's voice, that will only mean one Black Swan has a children or a child. What? Or is it just the same voice actress? I'm not sure here.
I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me whether this life is all just a fleeting dream. Otherwise, why would this child be born to face impending death?
Mommy! 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 The rain! It's raining!
Raining? Raining!
It is raining! It's true! Those Outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
Back home. Gaiathra Triclops. You came. Do you hear that? Thank you.
I don't get anything. I don't get anything. What is this?
Darling, listen. This is the sound of rain. On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gaiathra. Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. A gift from them to Avjin. My boy. May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times.
What does this all mean? So there's a Triclops with 3 eyes and it's her... I have no idea.
Keep your blood eternally pulsing.
But...
Let your journey be forever peaceful.
The only thing I'm sure about this is, well, I'm pretty sure, not 100%, 95 or 80%, it's Aventurine. But is his mother Black Swan? I don't get it.
And your schemes forever concealed.
Schemes? It is really Aventurine.
Welcome to this sad world.
What is this language?
Time to wake up, gambler.
Yes, it was Aventurine. Is it conversation with Dr. Ratio again?
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't
What?
expect you to be back so soon. How is it? Find anything?
But can you be drunk after Soul Glad? It's like Coca-Cola. It's not alcoholic drink, right?
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony, using a stand-in, I guess. They must be dreaming.
Oh, the ceremony. I got it. This is what Mr. Sunday was talking about at the end of 2.0. He was talking about ceremony and that he or the family will reveal her funeral. So this is the reason why they don't cancel her concert. They just want to show her death. They want to reveal it. At least that's what I'm thinking right now.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself.
Oh.
Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die.
Yes, finally!
Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare.
Finally, we got official confirmation. Nobody can die. All the theories were right. They are all alive.
That's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
It must be doings of the family. They are plotting something.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just
how
it was a stowaway.
How have you found out?
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. Oh, she must have come across the other one.
How do you know?
This murderer is a psycho. But I have to admit, the case should be easy to crack. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene. It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These 2 murders are definitely getting hushed up. What should we do? Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so I gotta be careful.
Incredible, gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
I love Dr. Ratio trolling Aventurine. This is so funny. He's like older brother for him.
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully.
Oh boy.
Straightforward. Has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend.
Find a mute? What does this mean? Wait, but Robin is not mute. Or, huh? And plenty of chips. I only thought he has 3, but he has plenty. So we are not as important as we thought for him. Okay, well he is a bad guy maybe.
Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony.
That was the thing that Robin did to us when we first arrived to Penacony, to Golden Hour. She sang a song, or like she messed with our head, so we could feel better in this dream. It was Song of Harmony, but yeah. Now we can ask how normal human can sing like a harmony. It's either she's emanator of harmony, or if she's mute and can sing, then she has powers of harmony. She is harmony herself. No, then she must be emanator of harmony, right? But then how How can she die? No, this is still too confusing to make any conclusions right now.
If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her. But she died. Right before my very eyes.
Also, even saw her.
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand. There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However, for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the hounds.
Oh.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. I'm starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal.
Yes,
To
nerd.
phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular of Penacony, you're dreaming. But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
Who?
Who?
Sunday.
Oh, really? So is he gonna take off his clothes and beg on his knees, kneel before Mr. Sunday, as Sparkle said? This was so funny.
Is this a public hearing or a private trial?
Oh, I bet it's private. So get your ass ready, boy.
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
Fine. Well, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can.
Dead can talk because Black Swan can read even memories of dead people.
Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Oh, just you wait and see. Batman's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands. Well, without any further ado, let's set off. Lead the way. The show is about to begin.
Oh, I don't think the show is about to begin right now. We still got like 8 updates before us.
We're here. The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
But why is it so empty? About the story quest so far, I like the music, by the way. About the story so far, it remains at this pace, at this mode, when answers a few questions. It makes you understand just a little bit of what's going on. And then it throws at you as many questions as it can. It solves a little bit of riddles, but it gives you even more riddles. It's like a roller coaster. And this is, in terms of story writing, it's a perfect decision. So I like it.
Fortress? I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Emanator star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
Really?
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
Oh yeah, we are actually playing for
Hey Doc, whose side are
Aventurine.
you on anyway?
Hey dog. It's almost hey dog.
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
We'll see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Pry an answer out of him. I'm not sure you think too much of you, Aventurine. You're actually gonna beg him for the answers.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue and let me deal with the members of the family.
Okay, POV switched. As the story unfolds, you will have the chance to progress the story from other characters' paths. When entering a character's path for the first time, that characters will automatically be placed first in your team. You can check out the Fates Atlas interface to see which character's path an ongoing mission or completed mission is in. If you need to change your path to continue the story, you can select here to enter Fates Assemble. For more details, please see tutorials. Okay? You can change any time, right? Cool. Is it like the proper order? Where are we? We have nothing. Tutorial map? Ah, okay, I can't. Interesting. And we can actually check his abilities before him even appearing in the game as a character. I like the sound. This is so cool. Okay, let's gamble. Oh, okay. It was lucky. Let's try to investigate every bit of information. Oh, it's a bird. Yank. Okay, nothing else here. Anyways, Hendrik.
Hey, you two! That's a place of business. No entry.
Even Mr. Sunday made a kid to protect this door. So yeah, it was irony. It was irony how protected this mansion is.
I was requested by Mr. Sunday to bring him the suspect. My name is Ratio. He should have mentioned it to you.
Oh, I remember you. Veritas Ratio. Your punch virtual particle clock is impressive.
Excuse me?
Huh?
The one on your head. Of course, it's nothing compared to my full pocket dimensional annihilating power armor of the Mobile Knights.
What?
Right, and as I mentioned, that fantasy raiment of yours doesn't exist.
That's because you can't see it. Like I
What?
say, only family can see the glory of the Mobile Knights. Enough. Get going. Don't keep Mr. Sunday waiting.
What is this all about?
Seems like the idiocy index here is no better than it is out there.
Idiocy index. Bro, Dr. Ratio is really... He's crazy in a way. Don't make me touch this point. First, I wanted to investigate.
The door is shut tight. Looks like we're on our own.
I mean, there isn't a door. How did you get in before?
For
Yeah.
security reasons, the family built the administrative site deep in the dreamscape, with the mechanisms hidden in these nightingale statues. The direction of the statues can be controlled.
I got you. Another puzzle.
On the previous occasion, an attendant named Kona had gone to the side room to verify something before setting the statues in the...
Well, maybe we should do the same. Let's go and take a look. Of course, we can also use brute force.
Can we? Because I kinda want to. And I actually think there's an achievement for this. If you brute force it, I want to brute force it. Let's check this combination in Google. Oh, okay, I got it. So let's check if it works. Right side, forward, forward. Left side, forward, right, left.
Solving
Forward.
a problem by brute force doesn't prove your intelligence.
It does. I'm smarter than you. Shut up.
Don't let me repeat myself.
Shut up. I'm gonna do this. I'm down for it. No.
Like
Oh,
I
yes.
said, brute force can also solve things.
But I didn't get any achievement.
The Council of Mundanite should consider you as their member, for no one in this universe is more suitable to be there than you.
Yes. Come on. We play for Aventurine. We should play his role. This is exactly what he would do. But I still want to check out what's there. Show me. It's a whole puzzle. So it's formidable foe. I'ma beat it ass. Oh, this is a new enemy too. It's shapeshifter enemy. Okay. Interesting mechanic though. Oh.
Try harder.
Okay.
Watch your head.
Double.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Only 40k. But this was very easy. It's the picture. They wanted me to remember this? There's no way. Okay, I'm glad I accomplished this puzzle with my big brain. Anyways, let's keep going. Oh, even more puzzles. We've seen that in a trailer.
Oh,
okay.
So much for Mr. Sunday's reserved, virtuous image.
Do you need me to remind you? We're in a dreamscape. No matter how grand the mansion looks, it'll not affect Penacony.
Yeah, that's true.
Wasting your time nitpicking the family here.
Yeah, that's right.
You're right. The only way to destroy the family is death.
Destroy?
Thought the same. Let's head down.
Wait, do they want to destroy it? Was it figural or was it... Is it destroy, like kill them all? Or does he mean destroy, like only make a mess? Puzzles. I love these. I get more of these. So make me finish one more. These were too easy. Yeah. I haven't even had a chance to look how to solve it. It's self-solving. Pretty much self-solving. Yeah. I didn't even... I don't like it. They are self-solving. I haven't even looked what I do. Just clicking buttons. It shouldn't be like that. Oh, but there's so many enemies. I kinda need to skip them somehow. Well, I have been skipping enemies for so long. I can do that. There's no problem in it. Another chest. I can check for like Easter eggs, but nothing more. Oh, where? Huh? Oh, I found him by an accident.
Hold on.
What's wrong? Are we heading the wrong way?
No, but this door is locked.
My friend? Did you really make an appointment with him?
It's a trial. You got to prove your worth to Sunday before you can speak with him.
How can one prove his worth with children's puzzle? This is so stupid.
If I'm not wrong, we need to find a way to open this door in the hall or this place will be our prison.
Is Mr. Sunday like effective?
Oh, an escape room.
Escape room.
My favorite.
Get serious. I've no time for games.
Yeah, it's serious.
Let's head back.
Why so serious?
The hint is probably in that prominent sandpit.
Wow. That's an enormous sandpit. I'd love to build a tall building for myself. Once I have enough savings.
Oh boy, he's so childish. Sandpit.
Oh, look. There's a noticeable gap in the model. I believe you're right.
There wasn't a gap before. That man must have done it intentionally.
Well, with your brilliant mind, you shouldn't have any trouble recalling what was here last time. Right, Doctor?
Of course.
Of course, he's so self-confident.
When I see it, I will know it.
Fine. Why do I feel that we're pursuing a degree in burglary now?
Found it. This is it.
Okay, it's gonna be fast, don't worry. Okay. Oh, we got it.
And the nameplate reads Gulliver's Arch. Well, I'm amazed you can remember something this tiny.
It's not tiny.
This reminds me of a tunnel I once saw that could shrink people who passed through it.
If I were you, I would shut my mouth. It's wise to remain silent when you should.
He's always so... I like him. So are we gonna become little guys who walk the city?
Oh, this reminds me of one of those building toys. You know, with the blocks.
You mean Lego?
I've never played with them before. I wonder if it's more interesting than stacking chips.
Well, it looks cool.
Oh, look. The gap is closed. And it fits perfectly. So, what's next?
Or are you stupid? Just go through it. Just go through it. Come on. The giant birds, though. Are we gonna see them? Okay, this is so silly.
Did I drink? Am I still in a dream?
Of course you're in a dream. Come on.
Oh, Doctor, you're huge. It's me! Down here! In the sand pit!
He's not blind, you know?
Actually, I think we could make this work for us. Just find a way to slip me into Sunday's collar, and I'll infiltrate the family just like that.
Oh, he's so funny.
Oh, fine. I was just kidding. Let's find a way to open the door.
What? What is this? Is it intended to be like that? Or is it just... It's just telling us that this city is fake. And this one is flies above the earth. You see? Bro, something is wrong with this place. T-pose in the manhole. Okay, I get even more T-pose, bro. Bruh. Hello. 2 men, 1 girl. What are you doing there? Hello, I need a 5-star review. He's just lying on the ground. Hello, I'm Industrial Scum. Welcome to the Golden Hour base model. Oh, so Sunday is actually a game developer at this point. I get it. So these are just testing dummies, I guess. I shouldn't rush myself.
To the Golden Hour, I am an Oak Soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour of the base model. Happy to be of service.
Tell me about...
And tell me about the tour.
Hello. Welcome to the Golden Hour base model.
Based.
I am an Oak Soldier.
Oh.
I'll be here to guide you through the tour of the base model.
Basemo. Give it a kick.
Model. Happy to be of service. Generating guide. Please wait patient.
Why is this so funny?
Found the nearest check-in spot. Please look behind me. Capsule
Machine. Bro, why is this so funny?
I saw nothing.
Okay, Dr. Ratio.
Oh, capsule machine. There's no mechanism on the floor. Could there be one at the top? Doctor, do me a favor.
Are you gonna show it? Yes! Bruh.
So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings. The only difference is that no one lives in them.
Oh
Funny
yeah.
that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison right where he can see it first thing in the morning. Insecure much?
Yeah, this is actually a trait of a evil person. He is indeed evil, I'm convinced. Okay, this is a long ass section with only puzzles. I don't like it. Oh, it's okay, but you know.
Oh, one of the fragments flew upstairs.
Easy.
I'll need to
I'm smarter. I'm smarter.
Flick myself up there. But it's tough.
No, it's not tough. We used this machine before.
Oh, great. There's another pinball machine base here. And it's empty too. Doc! I'll need your brain power again.
Okay.
There's no need to yell. I can hear you. The pinball machine must be hidden somewhere in the hall. Like the arch. Wait here, and I'll be back in a minute.
So are we playing for Dr. Ratio now? Wait.
Finally, a moment of peace.
Getting destroyed? Like he stands here somewhere. So we needed to visit this hall anyway. And I did it before the story. I need to stop. I need to stop do the things I do. No.
Pleasant moments of solitude are always fleeting.
I'm not fighting you. Shut up.
Oh, you're back. Just place it here. Thank you.
He really can hear him. Places the model in the sandpit. Oh. You got them balls. Big balls. Dr. Ratio got big balls.
Thanks, Doc.
And another puzzle. Easy. Do we have some?
Horatio, you should come in here and take a look. The view here is breathtaking. Honestly, you could easily squash me with just a pinch.
Yes.
If that is your wish, I will do so without a moment's hesitation.
Okay. Please do that. Like, look at these muscles. This is a strong man. Finally, the puzzle with only 3 pieces. Oh, even 2. Yeah, no, it's 3.
And the joyous tour of Toy City has come to an end. Makes me feel sad.
Makes me think, why would...
Isn't all bad, right? I'll use this interesting experience as a talking point at the poker table.
I wonder, why would Mr. Sunday make us to do all this nasty stuff in the first place? Like, is that the way how business works? This is so silly, stupid, and dumb. Okay, doctor.
It's a pity you made it out of the sandpit alive. Sunday is just beyond this door. From my limited understanding, he's not someone easily handled. Are you prepared?
Yeah.
Yes, as always.
He's the one who should be prepared to face me.
Yeah, such a rat.
Tell me about your plan.
I don't have a plan. I'll just play it by ear. There are only 2 kinds of bargaining chips when dealing with people. Benefit or fear.
Looks like sincerity isn't in your dictionary.
This troller. Bro.
Am I not sincere enough? There's no need to emphasize it. We've got to make good use of death. That man's sister is dead. He won't be able to turn a blind eye, and that's fear.
Yeah, but he's actually playing something behind your back, so I don't think he's gonna do
and I'll help
something.
You find the murderer. He can't do it due to his status and position, but I can. And that's benefit.
On what basis do you believe he's incapable, necessitating the delegation to someone from a rival faction, the IPC?
Simple. Because that murderer could very well be a traitor hiding inside the family.
Yeah, and this is Mr. Sunday, I think.
Do you mean the Galaxy Ranger whom you accused previously?
But she's not from the family, Doctor.
That was just an excuse, good doctor. There's something wrong with that woman. We need someone who can keep her in check. It's better to minimize the variables outside our control while we execute our plans.
So that's why he wanted us to help, wanted us to watch for her, right?
Moreover, I need to know her identity. If
Yes.
I'm lucky. She could be an important pawn. And it's good to have more
You bet.
friends when dealing with this matter.
You bet. She's more important than you. That's for sure.
But honestly, the murder case is likely unrelated to her. I believe my standpoint. There's a
No.
rat in the family.
It is related.
Otherwise, why would Mr. Sunday arrange a private meeting with us? This isn't an interrogation, but a secret negotiation.
Well, you think so, but no.
We'll see. Using Robin's death as a bargaining chip, I'll win back my freedom and power. In the end, I'll ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death.
What is this? Bro, he's evil. But I think we're about to experience the most. It was the moment he knew he fucked up. Mr. Sunday gonna break his all, you know, not even plans, expectations.
If the chance of winning is just beyond this door, even if that chance is close to zero, well, you can't win if you don't play, right?
But you don't need Mr. Sunday for that.
The charming audacity. To think that you, of all people, might emerge victorious, dear gambler.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
Okay, this phrase again. Let's go, finally, the story continues here. Mr. Sunday. I can zoom in even more. Okay. Can I look at him? No.
It seems my puzzles are too effortless for you, IPC ambassador.
Well,
I appreciate your words. And I see
these puzzles are for kids. What do you mean?
Mr. Sunday. However, this is no way to greet a guest.
Yeah, I think it's not the way to greet a guest, like giving them puzzles that, not even puzzles. They weren't puzzles. You just click everything randomly.
Well, this isn't an invitation, but a summoning.
Hmm.
Before we speak, I need to test your character.
Okay.
I imagine this knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has been of great help, yes?
Certainly. You ought to know this better than I do. He's already faithfully fulfilled his duties, hasn't he?
Or Doctor is about to betray Aventurine. Or maybe it's not even... Maybe he's not a doctor. Maybe it's Sparkle or someone else who shapeshifts.
Yes, the doctor has assured me of your noble character. He considers you, like himself, a virtuous person who can be trusted by the family. I have come to know you very well as a person, Mr. Aventurine. You're diligent, generous, and willing to cooperate. The fact that you succeeded in overcoming many obstacles just to meet me gave me the reason to believe in your wisdom and courage.
Wisdom of Aventurine, what are you talking about? Are you insane? And what obstacles? There were no obstacles. Come on, I just skipped through the most of your puzzles.
There's one thing I must ask you. That is, you've used your wisdom at the wrong place to meet the wrong person and put yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be, witnessing a tragedy that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, just as I thought, Aventurine can't use his, what's it called, Joker. Okay, he has nothing against Sunday.
You don't look too well. Am I making you anxious?
He's still trying.
If not, then it means I'm on your side.
If I wasn't mistaken, you'd just made a serious accusation against the family.
No, you weren't mistaken. For depravity is creeping in around you. Well, there's no need for us to be evasive. Let's talk about your sister. Your sister's talent is unrivaled in the world of show business. As you know, her voice has been out of tune since she returned to Penacony. What's more disheartening, she can't sing anymore.
What does this mean? What is this? She can't death anymore? What is this here for?
Who could be responsible for this? Many suspect the culprit is among the outsiders, but I know you hold a different opinion. Now your noble status has become a shackle, preventing you from apprehending the murderer and avenging your sister's death. You're feeling anxious because you're out on a limb. But don't worry, I'm on your side.
I'm immensely honored by your concern for me, Mr. Aventurine. Since you're so selfless and generous, I believe you wouldn't ask for anything in return, would you?
Well, naturally, you wouldn't incur any loss from this. I just want to reclaim what is mine. My liberty and the personal items under the family's custody, the bag of gift money, and...
the box in which the cornerstone is stored.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
Cornerstone. I've heard it's a treasured asset of the Strategic Investment Department. A sacred stone that seals the preservation emanator, granting significant power. And every liquidation specialist holds one. For an object so precious, it probably comes at an even higher price than other forms of recompense.
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the high level of risk I'll be undertaking to bring the truth to light.
Mr. Aventurine, when you're out and about, do you always make adjustments to your appearance? Your tie should be on the center line. Your shirt must not protrude from your vest. Your trouser creases should be perfectly straight and always aligned with the tips of your shoes.
Of course.
What?
But I don't, because it's not appropriate to do so in public. You should make sure everything is presentable and in order before leaving the house.
Where is it going?
I'm not the kind that takes risks. The cornerstone must be in the custody of the family.
No room for negotiation.
Please, don't let me turn you down twice.
Sure. The gift money is good enough. I suppose you wouldn't mind that. After all, a merchant can't function without a bargaining chip.
He got turned down, just as I thought.
You compromised quicker than I thought. Unfortunately, it's a gambler that needs a bargaining chip, not a merchant. I can give you your gift money, but before that, I want you to tell me. The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for, what exactly is stored in it?
Right. This is suspicious.
Shrivel-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
Oh god. I wanted to say that he might actually already switch this stone, you know, with a fake one. That's why he refused so fast. Harmony can make you tell the truth. That is something new for me.
What have you done?
That means what he says now is the only truth on Penacony we heard so far. Only these words we can use to actually theorize about everything.
Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next, you have 113 seconds to prove your innocence and gain my trust.
Wow, this is investigation, in fact.
And if I refuse to answer?
By there, now I know what that means. They is actually Harmony, because Harmony is wire.
You can try, and we'll see if the harmony rejects you. Question. Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
What a simple answer. You, too, understand that idle chatter leads only to poverty.
What is this bird? It looks like Acheron. Can Acheron switch forms too? Shapeshift? This might be Acheron.
Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family when you entered Penacony?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong to you?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this room right now?
It's not.
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion, encompassing but not restricted to the techniques of the Garden of Recollection?
Yes.
Are you an Avgin from Sigonia?
Yes. You even know about that?
Do the Avgins have any ability to read, tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's mind?
No. Does it matter?
Do you love your family more than yourself?
What are these questions? They're not related.
Yes.
Uh-huh. So they want to show us that he's actually not as evil. But, you can't convince
All
me.
the Avgens were killed in a massacre. Am I right?
Who is this bird?
No.
Are you your clan's sole survivor?
Perhaps.
That's not a straight answer.
Do you hate and wish to destroy this world with your own hands?
I don't know.
He can actually fight this effect.
Interesting. Now, the final question.
He evades it.
Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine stone is safe and sound in this box?
This is the box we saw in trailer. Is he gonna say no?
Of course.
Looks like we can get an answer. Open it, Mr. Aventurine. It's your last chance to defend your honor.
I think he just tricked him. What's under this towel? He lied. Yeah, he lied. It's not the stone.
Please.
There's gonna be some shit right now. It's gonna happen. Bro, he's evil. He's evil.
Are these what you're looking for?
2 golden balls. No, golden and yeah, amber and emerald. System hour go, downlight pavilion. So yeah, he can lie. He just
As promised, learned doctor. Does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
Okay. So yeah, Mr. Sunday just checked if Aventurine can lie under Harmony's spell. And he can, so yeah.
What makes you think you can convince me?
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company.
Oh.
I also understand that you're an avid learner who sees the pursuit of knowledge above all.
So he indeed, so Dr. Ratio is a rat. He betrayed Aventurine, though I don't mind it.
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't forsake more vital matters for the sake of petty pride.
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron.
Do they have them?
I'm quite aware that, besides the family, no other faction is willing to share such information.
That's interesting.
Cut to the chase. What do you need from me?
I need Mr. Aventurine's comprehensive plan.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone? You can't expect a featherless bird to take flight.
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united, progressing together in the interests of the IPC.
You'll have to speak more clearly than that.
So Topaz is one of them, yeah?
The cornerstone, which Mr. Aventurine surrendered. Was it really his?
You question whether he would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone. The 10 Stonehearts aren't as united as you think. Cornerstones are significantly more precious to them than their very own lives.
But you know that he's a crazed gambler.
Yes.
The more vocal he is about it, the more cautious I must be.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink. Bring it. The box containing the cornerstone is unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. But I happen to be among them.
Okay, this is the scene we saw in a trailer.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, exact this moment. Like almost.
Unfortunately, your guess is correct.
Wait, it's topaz, right? Topaz is yellow, or is it amber? No, it's topaz.
The golden stone.
Oh, gold? What?
Its color and glow are similar to that of Klepoth's body.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 Stonehearts chisel their own will into the cornerstones, granting them an unparalleled radiance. And this golden statue is also known as Topaz.
It is
not
Topaz.
Aventurine, and it belongs to Topaz.
Am I tweaking, or I just heard him to say Aventurine, not Aventurine? Was this trolling? Or are my ears betraying me?
So, do you wish to confront him?
Not at the moment. I'm more interested to know the location of his cornerstone.
The safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it. In fact, that cornerstone has been in your hands from the very beginning.
But where does he has this bag from? This purse?
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone, more precious than life itself, with a bunch of worthless jewels, disguised as a gift of money waiting to be confiscated, is indeed in line with Mr. Aventurine's style.
What does this all mean?
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift money. This is a gamble, one he's all too familiar with, betting on your single misstep, leading to a total loss.
But why would Dr. Ratio betray IPC?
Learned doctor, I am grateful for your help. The family will surely reward a righteous person like you. As for the villain, I hope he retreats in humiliation. It was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter failure to your storied career.
Ratio, you wretch.
It's funny. I can't feel sorry for Aventurine. He deserved it.
Finally shown your true colors, huh?
Huh.
Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to live.
Oh,
Treasure
what?
your remaining time and savor the delectable aftertaste of defeat.
Why is he always so certain about time? 113 seconds? 17 hours? Is this some kind of code?
You might as well explain yourself a little more clearly.
Yeah, please, I need more information.
What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You were to show allegiance beneath the illumination of their grace. Yet you acted willfully, uttering nothing but falsehoods.
Yeah,
transforming the consecration into a trial. I genuinely see no reason to absolve you from it.
Is this what the Harmony represents? But is it built upon constraint and coercion?
You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent. But I have seen your resilient spirit and thus I offer you the possibility of a new beginning.
Hmm.
Throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape or contact any of your companions. You only have 2 paths before you, and it all depends on whether you can complete my test within the time limit.
So that's why it was a child's play, all these puzzles. Now is the real test. Okay, but I still don't get it. What is this all about? What are these stones? Why is Aventurine important for this story? What is going on?
Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the eternal centurion and fall into an abyss of doom.
Sounds like I'm gonna end up the same either way.
I indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an
So aren't you evil?
I will purge the evil from the inside and bring the real culprits to justice within 17 system hours.
But why 17?
When the time comes, compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able to grant you mercy and honesty.
He's evil, but in a good way, you know?
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth. That isn't fair. Your car
No, he is fair.
with the stench of cash. Nothing is achievable without it.
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe you can trade this bag of worthless jewels for everything you need. That's what gamblers excel at, isn't it? Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You are free. I will wait here for your good news.
Okay, so what we got here, Sunday is not, I'm not gonna say he's not evil, he's not the villain. He truly wants to find out who killed his sister, but it's still so suspicious. And why did he get Aventurine for this? Why not us? Why not Trailblazer or Acheron? Who are you?
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation.
Yeah, what is it?
It's an
Tell me.
outright execution.
Oh, you're so angry. Go cry about it.
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a murder could have found out. That's all. By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
What is it now?